It's Schneider. I'm back with my friend Wyatt Bridgman with Wyatt's Tractor Sales. Wyatt's out to do another preview video. This is for our December 7th online equipment auction. It is our last auction of the year. Got some great stuff on it. Excited to walk through and tell you about it a little bit. Want to remind everybody, all of our auctions are no reserve. Everything does sell to the highest bidder. We do not allow reserves. We do not allow buybacks. So everything you see here is going to get a new owner when we're done. Got a lot of great stuff to talk with you about today.
Watch the field behind the plow, turn to straight dark rows, feel the trickle in your clothes, blow the dust cakes from your nose, hear the tractor's steady roar. No, you can't stop now, with a quarter section more or less to go.
The thing we're most excited about here, we've got something kind of unusual for this area anyway. We've got a 2002 John Deere 8420T track tractor. This tractor is extremely good condition. It's a one owner tractor. It was bought new by a local farm family here just across the river. They have had it its entire life. All this tractor has ever done its entire life is pull a planter. That is all they used it for, and due to that, it only has 1,700 original hours on it. So extremely low hour tractor, completely pre-emissions, no DEF, no DPF. Everything is simple on this thing. Just one of the last good tractors built before everything got really complicated. They have just kept it up absolutely meticulously. It's never spent a night out until it got down here to our yard. It's always been shedded. They've done a ton of maintenance and upkeep on it its whole life. It's always been serviced by a local John Deere mechanic, and just a really hard to find tractor. So we're super excited to have it here. Going to get a new owner on December 7th. So let's walk on down through. We've got some more good stuff to show you. We've got several excavators this auction. Be showing you a bunch of different ones. This is a 2019 Bobcat E55. Got about 3,700 hours on it, I believe. Came from a local contractor down in Washington, Missouri. Nice machines, got a hydraulic thumb. Got a 2013 Cat 305 ECR. Really nice machines, got about 3,900 hours on it. Does come with 3 buckets, so you got 3 different size buckets, and all 3 of those go with the machine. Out of the same home, we've got a 2013 Cat 308 E2 CR. Super nice machine. Also comes with 3 buckets. I believe it's got 3,900 hours on it as well. Got the quick hitch. Really nice, clean machine. Got an older Komatsu here that came from a local customer who we just sold a new excavator to last auction, and he brought this one to sell. Older machine, but it really runs beautifully. It's got the thumb on it. It's got the swing boom up top, which is a little bit unique. Thing has cold air conditioning even on it. It surprised me that the AC blows cold. So got a nice looking IH 986 cab tractor here. Came from just south of here, about 15 miles. Really a nice, good running tractor. They've done a few things to it recently. I think it's got a new alternator on it. AC blows cold in the tractor. It is a factory non-TA, so a little unusual there, but really good running tractor. Got all kinds of other tractors. We won't necessarily talk about every one of them as we go, but we'll give you a look through the row here. Got a 560 gas with a loader on it. Got a Massey 50 that's had a lot of work done. They painted it, they put new tires on it, a new seat. That is a really good running tractor. I think it's got working power steering on it too. Deutz Alice loader tractor here, 6275 model. Tractor lived most of its life right here in this area. Pretty nice rig, got a quick attach loader on it. Ford 4000 with a loader, 4000 diesel. Got a little case 411 here. There is a loader that goes with it. It's not sitting here with it. It's down at the other end of the yard, but it does sell with the tractor. Got an 806 IH 806 diesel. Came from a farm here. I'm thinking over south in New Haven, Washington area. I've been living over there for the last 30 years. I think the guy said that he had it. Pretty good running tractor. Another little Deutz here, kind of unusual tractor. You wouldn't see too many of those Deutz around here that look like that. Got a loader with it. Runs really good, surprisingly good. So a little Ford 9N with the loader. That actually came from the same home as the Deutz, so they came in together. Got a bunch of AC tractors on this auction. Got some WDs and some WD-45s in varying conditions. All those tractors run and drive though. Got a Ford Jubilee here. Got a Massey 35, pretty good running little tractor, got real good rubber on it. Got a clean little AC Model B. Tractor's got new tires. I think it's got a new battery. Really good running little tractor there. Got an Alice CA here with a wide front. Little more unusual to stumble on one of those around here. That tractor was running when it got here. We actually drove it off the truck and it will not crank now. I do not know what's wrong with it. That's the way we're selling it. Talked to the seller, he said sell it. So we'll go through a couple of vehicles. We're not going to hit on every one, but we've got a few things here I'll show you. Got an old square body GMC 3/4 ton camper special. Everybody always loves those. That's a pretty straight one. Got a pretty nice little Ford Ranger. Everybody's always looking for a Ford Ranger. Jeep Wrangler Unlimited with a stick shift, so that's a little tougher to find one with a stick shift, but that's what that one's got. Got a nice Ford F350 flatbed there, V10 with a manual transmission, come from a farm down by Owensville, pretty nice truck. Got a whole herd of other vehicles, so let's look at this one here. This 97 Chevy 1500 came from a local family here we've done a lot of business with, and they always bring us something good. Pretty low miles on that truck, and it is just impeccably clean. It starts good. It is just really good inside and out. Hard to find those older 90s model trucks that aren't all rusty, but that one really is in good shape. So got some more stuff to show you up on the top side of the yard, so we'll meet you up there. Okay, we'll talk about one more excavator before we head up the hill. We've got an unused 2023 year model Sunward 35 UF. This machine is brand new. It's got 4 hours on the meter. We sell a lot of these. You may have seen them here in the past. We've got a dealer network that we work with where we do some inventory reduction for them of some models that have just been sitting on the lot too long. So brand new machine, full factory warranty comes with it. Kubota engine, full cab with heat and AC, radio, really nice machines, spec'd out right. And we do sell a lot of those, so you may see them in our auctions, and they're just like buying a new machine. The warranty starts from the day you pick it up. So we'll head on up the hill and look at some trucks and some other machines. All right, we're going to take a quick look at some trucks. We've got some good trucks as always. First one is a really nice truck out of a local company that we've done a lot of business with. 2021 year model, International LT 625 day cab road tractor. It's got the 12.7 International engine in it, 13-speed manual transmission. Truck does have a wet kit on it. It's been pulling an end dump mostly its whole life. They pulled a hopper bottom grain trailer with it a little bit, I believe. Truck's only got 400,000 miles, and it's still got engine warranty up until June of 2025. So extremely nice truck there. We'll go on up the line. We've got some other trucks. We've got a bunch of little day cab single axles here. Everybody always likes those. All three of these came from one local farmer over up the river by Tebbets, Missouri. He brought those in. He bought a couple from us on the last auction that were newer, and he brought these down to us. He was using them around the farm. Sterling with a Cat engine and a 7-speed. Got a Ford with a M11 Cummins and a 10-speed. Got a GMC with a Cummins and a 7-speed. So got a good lineup, a little single axles there. Got a 1998 Peterbilt 330 dump truck. Nice little truck. It's got a Cat engine with an 8-low transmission. Truck's got about 400,000 miles on it, I believe. Got a nice straight bed on it. It's had some recent engine work. Really a pretty clean little truck. Got a nice rollback. I think it's an 02 Freightliner FL70. Got an 8.3 Cummins engine in it, 6-speed manual. 21-foot steel bed on it. The bed has been completely redone. It's got a bunch of new parts and new floor in the bed, new main rails. Just a ton of work's been done to that truck. I think it's got a new clutch. Really nice running little truck. Got a Chevy. We had several of these out of a local customer down in Washington, Missouri. Does have a dump bed on it. Came out of a lumber company. 366 gas engine in it. Kind of an unusual little truck here, a little 4700 International. Got a DT 466 engine, 6-speed. Actually, I think it's got a 7-speed transmission. But it is a hydraulic brake truck. Got a little flatbed service body on it, so it's kind of a neat little rig. Got a Dodge 4500 cabin chassis. Got a 6.7 Cummins engine in it, 4-wheel drive. Came from a local farmer and dirt contractor up at High Hill, Missouri. They just got a brand new one. It had a service bed on it, and they were just using it, keeping up their equipment. So I think it's got about 150,000 miles on it. Really good running truck. Nice clean rig. Walk up the hill here a little bit. We've got a group of telehandlers here from a new consignor out of St. Charles County. Happy to have these here. All 4 of these came out of a masonry company down in St. Charles. They're all exactly the same model, the Lowell 944E 42s. They've all got Cummins engines in them. They've all got the sliding boom. It slides, not only does the boom go in and out, obviously, but the whole boom carriage slides forward and backwards as well. Some of them have tilt fork carriages. They've all been working masonry in St. Charles and St. Louis counties. They just bought 4 brand new ones, so that's why they're here, but they're all good running machines. So take a look at those if you're needing some telehandlers. Got a JLG 400S 40-foot boom lift here. Came from a local contractor over here at New Haven, Missouri. Got a really clean Ditch Witch 5010 trencher backhoe. We actually sold this machine 2 or 3 years ago to this man who we're selling it for now. He bought it here and took it home and used it on projects on his farm for 2 or 3 years and got his projects done, and doesn't have any use for it anymore, but really a real clean machine for its age. So take a look at that. Got a Cat 963 track loader here. Pretty nice rig. Came from a local landowner right up the road here at Rhineland, Missouri. Really runs good. It's got new batteries in it. I think this machine is what they call a narrow gauge. It's not an LGP, so it's a little bit narrower machine than they normally would be for getting into some tighter spaces, I guess. But it come off a local landowner here right up at Rhineland, Missouri. Pretty good rig as well. We're going to go over and take a look at some other items. We'll look at the 3-point row. We'll look at some trailers and UTVs and some pull-type equipment as well. Okay, we're up here at the top of the yard. We're going to look at a few things. Before we start down through the 3-point row, just point out a few things back there. We've got a bunch of brand new unused stuff in that row of livestock equipment over there. We've got a whole herd of brand new bale feeders. I think there's 9 or 10 of them over there from 2 different manufacturers that sent them in here. Really nice feeders back there. We've got a whole big group of continuous fence panels laying there. I think there's 4 lots of 15 panels each laying there on the ground. There's also about 10 or 12 lots of our continuous fence, I'm sorry, not continuous, but our 24-foot freestanding panels that we get out of Texas. That consignor builds those and consigns them to every auction. They're extremely popular. They're good heavy panels, so check those out if you're needing a way to make some cattle pens really quick. That's a good way to do it. Let's walk down here through the attachment row here and we can look at a few things. Got some decent brush hogs. There's a nice John Deere 7-footer. Got a bush hog 8-footer here. 3-point. That mower has only mowed about 30 or 40 hours in its entire life, so it is in extremely good shape. There's a Brilliant Sure Stand seeder there that someone has converted to 3-point and did a really nice job of it. It does have the removable wheels on it. The wheels pop off real easy if a person wants to do that, so that's a nice rig. Several loaders on this auction. We've got a Rhino here. I believe, and you'd have to look in the catalog to be sure because my memory I can't remember what each one of these came off of, but I believe this Rhino came off a 4020 John Deere. So that'll be a common one that'll fit a lot of John Deeres. Let's see what else we've got down through here. Pretty nice disc mower back in there as well. Cannot remember what this farm hand loader came off of firsthand. Might have came off a Ford if I recall, maybe a 6610 or something. I think it will say in the catalog. There's a Westendorf TA26 there. That's got the universal brackets with it, and it was last on a IH806. Pretty nice straight loader. Got a lot of different stuff down through here, just like always. Got a really big heavy Kuwani 3-point blade there. Quite a few nice 2-3 bottom plows in this auction. Check those out. Got a really nice Herd Sure Stand 3-point seeder here. Came from a good local customer of ours, and I don't know that he hardly used it because it looks really nice. Got another one of these Hustler 3-point bale unrollers. We had one of those in the last auction. It was a little different than this one. That one was a chain drive. This one is a chainless, so they're a little different, but those are always super popular and kind of hard to find. Got a nice Mahindra 7-foot 3-point heavy duty cutter there as well. And of course we've got just a ton of stuff down through that row. Let's look at a couple of these trailers right here, and then we'll head on over to the UTV and pull type attachment row. Got several good trailers here that we'll just do a quick look at. Got a really nice little all aluminum Hillsboro single axle utility trailer here. I believe it's a 14-footer. Really clean little trailer, just like brand new. I think it's a 2015 year model. Super good little trailer. Got a really clean Bison trail hand 3-horse gooseneck trailer here with the living quarters. Really clean trailer. It does have a slide out. It's got a 9-foot short wall living quarters in it. Lots of options on that trailer. The interior is really clean, so somebody's gonna like that. Got several unused trailers here. Come from a dealer that we do quite a bit of business with. When he gets some trailers that have just been on the lot too long, he sends them to us. This is a brand new Liberty 30-foot gooseneck. It's got the mega fold over ramps. It's got the two 10,000-pound axles with dual wheels on it. So brand new trailer, full warranty still applies. Real nice trailer here, high spec machine. This is I believe it's a T&B Welding is the name of the company. I believe that's a 32-foot flatbed. This was the dealer's demo. He used this one a little bit himself, but it's less than a year old. It's 32 foot. It's got the 10-foot all hydraulic dovetail on the back. This one's designed a little bit different than a lot of them. This one's got basically a subframe inside of the frame that slides forward and backwards to lock the dovetail in the up position when you're hauling, and it's really one of the best designs I've seen. That trailer's spec'd up a little higher. It's got 12,000-pound axles, 14-ply tires. It's got dual hydraulic jacks. Spec'd a little higher. Pretty nice trailer. Just been pulled maybe 2,000-3,000 miles is all it's been pulled. So out of that same package, we've got a brand new Liberty 14-foot dump trailer here. This is the 14,000-pound model. It has got the 3-stage telescopic hoist in it with the big hydraulic pump. That's the best. It lifts a lot more than a scissor hoist and is just quite a bit stronger. So that is the I-beam frame on that one, which is really great. Also has the fork pockets. It's got ramps. It's got everything you need. We've got a whole bunch of other trailers back there that you need to check out on the website. We've got flatbeds, bumper pulls, goosenecks. There's dump trailers. There's semi-trailers. There's stock trailers. Lots of stuff back there. So we'll go out to the front and look at some UTVs and some pull type equipment. Okay, we're down here in the pull type equipment row. We'll just touch on a few things. There's a whole row of stuff down here, but you can look at a few things here. Got a couple of nice little diesel powered air compressors here. I believe one's got a John Deere diesel in it. I think the other one has an Isuzu. Both really good running machines. I think maybe they only got like 1,400 hours, so they're older machines, but they're low hours and they both run good. Got a Gale 2580 round baler here. Came from a local farmer just down the road here, about 5 miles south of here. I think he owned that baler its whole life. Just got a new one. Pretty nice rig. New Holland 1411 disc bind there. I think that came from over around Owensville. Nice machine. Got a really heavy wagon gear here. I think it's a 12-ton. It's on big heavy flotation tires. Really a nice rig there. Got 3 good fertilizer carts here. Came out of a local fertilizer company. They were just updating some of theirs, but these are all good usable spreader carts. They're not all completely rotted out, and they're pretty nice machines. Got a Furst 24-foot pasture harrow, real good shape. Got a nice little IH wheel disc here, really clean little disc. Got a couple of grinder mixers. I think we got a Gale, we got a New Holland. Really clean New Holland 165 manure spreader. It does have a hydraulic tailgate. Got a nice little Terex light tower generator here. It's got a diesel engine on it. You can use it as a light tower or a generator, either one. So it can be a generator as well. We're going to make our way on around here just a minute and go look at some UTVs. Okay, here we are with the UTVs. We're going to take just a quick walk through here and just look at just a couple of these. We've got a whole bunch, but we'll just look at a few. Really clean Kawasaki. Came from a local man over here in Herman. Really clean unit. He kept that thing really nice. Got a Polaris Ranger XP 1000. Came from a local man right here at New Haven. Same deal, kept it really in good shape. We don't get too many of these. Here's a Yamaha Viking Crew. It's a ranch edition. I'd never even seen one of those. It's got the brown seats in it and some other things on it that are a little fancier. Came from somebody down by Beaufort, Missouri. I think they just got a new one. Pretty low hour machine. Most all these are low hours. Got a Can-Am Defender that is nice as well. Came from right here locally. It's an HD8. Got an older Kawasaki Mule 4-seat here, but it's really spec'd out. It's got a lot of accessories on it. It's got front and rear steel cargo baskets on it. It's got an aluminum metal roof on it. It's got extra lights all over the place. Really good running. It's a 4010, so it's a fuel injected one. Got an 825i Gator with a full cab. Got a Yamaha, I can't remember the actual name of this one, but I think it's a Rhino, Yamaha Rhino 660. Came from a local farmer here. It's got a new engine in it. Got just a few mowers. We don't get too many mowers this time of year. Got ATV over there, golf cart, and then a few UTVs down there that need a little bit of work as well. So good lineup there. And again, check everything out on the website, SchneiderAuctioneers.com. We've got about 450 pieces in this auction, so be sure to check them out. Everything sells, no reserve as always. So if you have any questions, feel free to reach out to us and contact us here at the office, and we'd be happy to help you in any way we can.